Hello, welcome back to OSU North and South American Taco Tournament Season 10. It's the 2025 season, and we are back for the finals Mappool. But before that, congratulations to all you top 6 for making to the to the finals weekend. Unfortunately, we did have a forfeit at the end from always gambling for Kyoshins and Cell Link, but unfortunately, work issues does happen. But at least congratulations to you all making top 6, which is Loopy Loop and Loop, always gambling, Team Saiga, which is actually not Saiga, Tribalika, and Eski, Jose, and of course we do have the other 2 winners bracket for making to the grand finals, which is Alien Bros, and you will know one day. But yeah, I am here. It's your boy Young, and starting off today, we got one of the play testers and one of the best Taiko players from the American continent. Hello, Super T.
Hello, it's a pleasure to be here right now. We had to rush replays quite a bit. Unfortunately, you're gonna be seeing me on like Hidden 2, but like it'll be fine. All right.
Yeah.
Everything will be perfectly fine.
Rush. You know, I feel like Rush is like a really Taiko pool. Yeah, like not even nowadays, but it has been like a thing for like the last 5 years or so. No one has learned anything to do shits beforehand, or like a week beforehand. But I guess it's because we want to phase around the player string.
Well, it's also because the client actually can't read unsubmitted maps. The client is trying to grab the maps from Bancho. So a few of our nomads are going to be unknown map, right? A little bit.
Yep.
But don't worry, they're all going to be submitted soon. The pool will be out like as soon as possible.
Yep. And
but
we'll be giving
just
you
keep that in mind with stream today.
Yes, we'll give you information as much as possible. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the pool. Again, congratulations to your top 6.
Yes.
But I guess it's time for us to go on with our pool. First map, no, not 1. No worries. All right, number 1.
There we go.
Dot.
Yep.
Yeah.
As a joke, I did just list my name as unknown no player selected for the maps that are listed as unknown beat map or aren't shown properly. But here we have Nomad 1. It's fairly technical. Actually, it is quite technical. Some of these snappings are going to surprise you a lot. But overall, the map is quite normal. It's a consistency pick, and honestly, it is quite fun. I actually like how these patterns end up. Some of the doublets are going to be really, really tricky as well, especially with reading. Some of the singular notes you see here right before the doublets are actually going to transition into the doublets midway. So you'll have to read these doublets like full-on patterns later on. But for now, it's just consistency.
Just 210 BPM, 47.3, 7.16 SR, and 3 minutes and 4 seconds, custom map by Arone Osu. And last year he has a lot of interesting patterning, but I was just like Silver T just said, this is not really that super interesting in terms of snapping, not interesting in terms of patterning, but yeah, very interesting in terms of snapping. He has this improvisations of like 1/8, 1/7, 1/6 and such to make it this speed map. It's a ironic type of a speed map. Like you can see these improvisations over here. Those are pretty interesting to play, and I'll say this part is the most tricky in terms of reading.
These finishers too are also really tricky, especially if you're KDDK. Because I would like to imagine KDDK does just fine on these doublets, but when it comes to those finishers can throw you off. You know, make someone like miss up for a moment, maybe get a 100 somewhere. Could get scoring really close on certain parts of matches.
It's also,
but the hard part will be coming up towards the end. Expect the doublets to get very, very difficult.
Well, it's an added diff.
I'm sorry. That's why I had you check. I thought I did something wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Those finishers will be gone in just a sec.
You said everything was fine, Alex. Come on, I'm sorry. It's okay. The map will be easier than this apparently, so don't worry about this last part probably.
Yeah, I think it's played the same when I was checking this in the editor. I do believe these snappings are still there, these improvisations are still there.
These doublets are crazy, some of them.
I love this map. I love this map. Well, I won't say I love it, but I like it. I think last year's Irona's Grand Final No More is better. It has a hypeness, but this still has a bit of an aura of Irona's improvisation, and I really like this type of map. Vixel has a custom map from him. OV 7.3 by the way, so you know it could be difficult.
Yeah.
Moving on.
It is quite difficult.
Moving on to No Mod 2.
Oh boy. It is a fun no mod. SV is very low. There are quite a few snapping changes, and on this OD, what is this, OD7, right?
Yeah, this is OD7.
It's really hard to. It's really hard to ag this. You have to pay very close attention to the snapping changes.
Yep, this map is by 758. I think some of the players already know this map before. 3 minutes and 18 seconds. 5.94 SR, OD7, 176 BPM. I actually think the no mod is actually makes the map slightly a bit harder because it's harder to read this low end.
No, I completely agree. No mod makes this way harder to read because at least with Hard Rock you get to see what is happening within the beat map, right? Like you get to see all the snappings and everything. Here, expect some time practicing this a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can see here we got some 1-8 burst, and there's even some 1-12 doublet we see on the second chorus. But now this is definitely the reading.
There's 1-5 in here as well.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of different snapping changes here everywhere. You have to be very proficient at what's it called? Like you have to be very good at improvising with all the snappings and stuff taking place here.
Thankfully, they're mostly very muscle memory heavy change in terms of snapping. Like the notes beforehand, it's different color, so it's a bit kind in that way, but it could be more cruel in terms of snapping. I'll break here once again, the second map with a break we saw today.
Oh, Ulco, this is not Adrian Laser. Adrian Laser is me. I did most of the no mods and the actually no, I did the no mods and the DT1 and the Hidden 2. No, Hidden 2.
It'll be a scar when we saw it, when we see it. Here it comes. Second part of the map. Again, this
part is really hard because it's not only is it denser to read, but with this OD and all the snapping changes here, you have to pay really close attention not to go too fast or too slow. It's so dense.
This map is actually not that high in terms of skill cap maintained, so players who are not the highest in terms of skill cap can definitely fight and possibly out the other team if they miss on some of the harder patterns that occurred in like No Mod 1 and the upcoming maps in general. But yeah, this map is definitely one that I would say gives some benefit to players who are just not the highest skill cap in general, but the high in terms of technical aspect of the map.
That's true. It is quite a technical map. Tell Chiba Adrian gave him Divine Blessing. The spinner? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the spinner. If you're KDDK, it's not hard. You're fine. You got this. Actually, if you're KDDK, you probably don't want to play this map. Oh yeah, don't forget that finisher at the end.
Yep. And remember in quarterfinals we have a very interesting Hard Rock 2 that doesn't really play like a Hard Rock 2 from Salem, that from 7, the artist, which is called Salem Centennial. And of course, this time we have a reason why we put him in the earlier stage, because we got something that might come up very soon, and we're gonna let Saiga take over to the new songs, possibly a new song from for this tournament. It's gonna be the second song of this tournament. It's gonna be NSATT 2025 exclusive, and hope you all enjoy the next 2 minutes on this upcoming song on the speed map of No More Free Finals. Take it away, Saiga.
Well, there you have it. That is Nomad 3. 7 versus Odin. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce this. This is
I think none of us can pronounce that, right?
a crazial. Yeah, thank you.
A crazial.
It's a crazial. It got crazy in it. Yeah, it is crazy. It is a crazy map. It is pretty fast. It's easy to pronounce. I couldn't read it. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Clarion.
Yep. Of course, we got our custom mapper GT for mapping this song, which is a very cool map. We got some speed tech requirements in it, a bit of like a slowdown sessions as well with some 1/6 that could definitely trip it to read. And of course, we thanks to our typography and also the designer of the background, Keops. KHEOPS, and definitely give some shout out to him for making this cover and jacket for this song. And it's a very interesting song, and that's why there's a 7 before this tournament, in this tournament, because we actually has a custom song by him, and of course collabing with Odin for this wonderful speed map. And hope you all enjoy this No More Free. And of course, who banned this map in the actual match? We're gonna kick him from the tournament. True.
It's really fast though. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Some people will have some trouble on this, especially
True.
keeping hack here. It is tricky.
Up, give some map stats though. 280 BPM, 7.2 star, and 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Mostly about the burst requirement for this No More Free. And of course, thanks to Nimble Knight for able to, I guess she's set as well, also giving us such a custom song for this tournament, exclusive for NSATT 2025.
What's that UR, if you do not mind? I forgot. What is that UR?
Hey, look.
Okay, thank you. I was just being sure.
75.18.
Okay, I was just being sure.
Yep.
All right. No mod.
Odin is actually Alice of 7. Okay, so it's actually the same person.
I forgot. Right, I'm sorry, dude. I forgot.
Good job, Seven. Thanks for this song. I hope all the players enjoy playing this and practicing this map. Such an awesome map as well from GT. But yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. Of course, after 7, gonna get into another, I would say, repeat artists by a lot this tournament. Just keep coming up. Nomad 4.
Nomad 4.
It's not gonna be a custom song this time though.
We
but
love SV.
But it's Camellia again, guys. Oh my god, it's Camellia.
Yeah, it's just it's basically just a normal SV map. It's kind of like the only thing to really watch out for, you know, again, these SVs are not too hard to learn, but one thing to watch out for is the really dense stuff towards the end, especially. That on top of these SVs and how dense this is, it is quite tricky. It's very easy to mess up, so make sure to practice those.
Up 228 BPM, so 20 BPM faster than last week. Basically, only a 7 and another 7-star map. This is the third 7-star map in the pool. 2 minutes, and like Silver said, I would say the second half is a lot harder, and definitely the hype part, because when I was play testing this myself, I actually can get the first 500 combo pretty easily. I was like, dude, this one is actually kind of easy compared to the rest of the
1-3 though.
Yeah, you
definitely watch out for the 1-3.
Definitely watch out some of the snapping changes with SV, but I would say the second half is definitely where the main part. You can see we already passed 60% of the map, and we are barely 50% of the score.
Still haven't seen that one. Still haven't seen that 100 yet.
I'm gonna see some stream, and here comes the 1-1 stream. This is where the density comes, and it's a ride here. This is where I completely died.
And then the dense stuff at the end as well. Gotta remember that all those finishers are there. Some of these patterns are also quite mean at the end.
Might see some look and see some score flicker at the end of the map, so be careful. This is a second half map. The first half, I would say you don't even need to practice that much. You probably just can cut the map and then practice the second half.
But second half, yeah, you have to lock in very hard, especially when the 1-3 comes in. And from a KDK perspective, I'd imagine that 1-3 makes a lot of that quite offhandy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite fun though.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's definitely a roll map. I mean, kind of usually dust mapping has kind of a bit of like roll benefit as well. But yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. It feels quite nice.
Talking about KDDK though, we have another KDDK comfy map, but maybe not that comfy in terms of reading. And it's everyone's favorite. Everyone was asking, where's the Nana Hero version of Nomad 4? And we're gonna give everyone a Nana Hero this time. And Silver T gimmick replay.
Well, we didn't have a replay for this, so I had to like quickly sight read it. This is like impossible for me to. But we'll explain the gimmicks as we go though, because it's not the gimmicks aren't too hard to understand. They're just fairly difficult to execute.
Yeah, it's like average North Star Moon mapping, where there are like 50 billion gimmicks happening in the map. We got bar lines, we got some yellow notes, but I would say this map is actually mixing like 2 types of gimmicks, and someone may have seen this map before, because it's actually a custom map for another tournament.
Ooh.
We are waiting for Saiga. There we go.
I didn't say mean things. I'm not mean. I'm not mean. I'm not being mean.
37 miss. Saiga from Silver.
No. It's not from Silver. It's from Fart, clearly.
Okay, from Fart.
37 miss from Fart. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this was
every single really bad replay here is just going to be named Fart. I'm sorry.
This is from Nana Hero Taiko Cup, 161 BPM, 6.56 star, and 6.51 star, 6.56 OD, and 2 minutes and 2 seconds. And we're gonna see some repeating gimmick that we saw at the start of the map, which they are technically memorized. I actually thought this is pretty easy for the pool, but that's coming from like a gimmick player that, and also
wait till the bar line. Keep track of the not that bar line, but
not the bar.
Where was it?
After this part.
Please ignore that. Thank you.
That's coming up from a guy who is completely skilled out in the pool and can barely play some of the maps, and this is
no, it's because I was sight reading it. But practice this, please. You need to practice this.
Absolutely. Alright, here it comes. Alright, remember
the bar line. The bar lines that just went by, you have to play.
And there's even a snapping change over here. It's a free door, one cat, one third over there. Very comfy in terms of one third, but you need snapping change.
And there, yes. Hit the slider on the bar line. Basically.
Yes. And the small note is Dawn Finisher.
The small note is Dawn, the big note is Katsu.
Yes.
Typical slider gimmick, but if you don't know that, then yeah.
And of course, we got this.
That's messed up.
Gimmick, which technically every hero knows how to play it. And of course, one slide at the end, and that is your No More 5. And this map was actually made like I think 3 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago. So someone may have played this map before.
My score was better. You know what? You're probably right, Clarion. I'm just a noob. I'm sorry. My bad. You should have. You know what? Clarion's fart is the fart we made along the way. All right.
True.
Okay, it's fine. All right, Clarion, you should have been fart. I'm sorry.
Yes, he's the real fart.
He's the real fart. Yeah, that's true. Wait until Hidden 2, though.
Moving on to No More 6. We got a lot of electronic songs, and of course we got
mono.
Excite.
Quite a bit of mono. Very long. Lots of long streams. And some tricky patterning, but most of it is just a little bit of stamina, a little bit of just quite a decent bit of mono.
Yeah, it's Sosodia map again. The first Sosodia map of the pool. There's not many more coming up. 218 to 235 BPM, but mostly 225 BPM. OD7, 7.3, 1 star, and 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And this is your stream map of the pool with some mono stuff throughout the entire map. A bit of like a offhand change throughout the map.
DDKK players beware. But yeah, it's kind of mono heavy. But on this BPM, it's certainly alright. But still, you know, if you're DDKK, so let's say, then like you might have a little bit of trouble keeping on this, or at least I'm assuming, because Aurora and Chiba are very good, and they can mono, but keeping Ack on this will be a bit of a challenge.
I don't know, it's very long. I would say the most hardest part is basically long draining. Usually Sodia maps maps only feature 3 notes mono, but this is like a change for its mapping style. We got some 6 notes mono throughout the entire map, and those are definitely very interesting to play. Look in some of these monos happening.
Not much to say other than it is a stream map. Again, some patterns get a little bit tricky on, let's say, these higher SD sections, but... Ooh, the 1-3 though. Actually, I just remembered. There's quite a lot of 1-3 coming up very soon that you need to really focus up on. This isn't going to be a very... This is not going to be a very easy stream pick to get down really consistently.
There will be more 1/3 in the second half of the map, which we will see where so the Mercy maps on guitar.
It begins.
This is only start. These are so far still very easy 1/3. But what if we mix them into streams? And this is the part. Here it comes.
Oh, there it is. 1-3 with 1-4 right in here. Who put tech in my stream pick?
This is not tag. This is not tag.
Okay, it's not tech. Don't worry.
1/3. Okay, this is tag.
There's a LeBron in this BG? No, Clarion, you're joking.
How many LeBron we have?
Where's LeBron? Where is he? Then we got some more 1-3 in here right before the last couple streams. Don't get nervous. If you're getting nervous, well, good luck. Do not mess up on the 1-3.
It's OD7 though, so it's actually lower OD than No Mod 1. But it's quite similar.
Honestly, on this BPM, I feel like it's low enough that you can get random 100s sometimes. Because that's just the thing with some of the really, really high skill cap players here, is that the slower the map is, the harder it feels to act sometimes.
And yeah, so No Mod 6, Adrian Laser, assess it.
Congrats, Adrian Laser.
Congrats, the code.
Good job, Adrian Laser. What UR did Adrian get? What did he get here? I'm curious. 71. Good for him. Good on him.
Now,
My goat.
moving on. And that's all No Mod pool and the only addition map of this pool. Remember, you need 7 points to win this weekend, so you need one more map to win. And that's the extra No Mod. Moving on to the hidden pool.
Alright, who did Hidden 1? Was it? Oh.
Shinda. Yeah.
Shinda?
Yes.
Huh. The offset. Oh no. Oh, there we go.
Starting from here, this is Blue Starly suit up. If it is what isn't obvious about Blue Starly, I feel like every Blue Starly song has like that guitar sound and that slowish sounding. BPM of 110, you can basically consider it as like 220 BPM, but like slow down SV. 6.6 OD, 5.4 SR, that's third below 7 star map of the pool.
Yeah, quite slow, quite dense to read. Make sure you have to be very confident in what you're about to hit, especially with with what you just read. Otherwise, you're gonna you will die on this.
This is times 1.5 base SV. So if you did the math, it's like slightly a bit quicker than 120 BPM. That's basically the deal of this map. It's very extremely slow.
The patterns are not technical or anything. It's just supposed to be a bit of a reading challenge.
Now this is a
overall quite a fun map.
This is basically the 130 BPM SV. I won't say this map it's like tag if you play a single tab. It's more like a density reading map, like a high BPM but slow down SV. Kind of what the qualifiers hidden one trying to achieve, but like of course this is way harder and way slower to play. Second half of the map, and there's more empty parts in the map, and I feel like the more empty separations actually makes this harder to time the start of the patterns.
Always more time to hesitate, more time to really just overthink what you just read, and to just you know,
Yes.
because you don't see anything, and then all of a sudden you're still just hitting something.
Yeah, that's a very funny BG. When I actually download it, I actually laugh because it's how stupid it is. It is the shadow motorcycle.
Shadow motorcycle BG, yeah,
It's so
very
stupid,
good.
but I like it.
It's
I
really
like it.
good. I
Yeah.
like it. It's cool.
We're not gonna be getting
Uh-oh.
Shadow Motorcycle BG. Alright, everyone apparently just don't have the map down now. There we go.
Okay. Okay. Okay, well, Fart is back, with another, yeah, of course.
It is Goshit
Fart hidden too.
still all scared of OG boards.
We really didn't have people to play hidden this week, did we?
Yeah.
Oh my god. We should have pinged. Where is he? We should have pinged Zoc for this. Genuinely.
True.
But yeah. Imagine Nomad 1, not as kind of snap heavy, some 1-6, but it's on hidden. Basically. An easier Nomad 1, but on hidden. That's basically hidden too.
Yep. If you have heard of this song before, you are not.
Backfire one.
There's also a Baby Snake one that was featured in EGTS, if I wasn't wrong. It was a normal one in like EGTS 2022. I think it's around that time. Yeah, that is. That was a normal one of the route of 128. And it's back. The song is back once again as a hidden pick. And also kind of similar to last weekend. It's basically normal one but with hidden and with 1-6. But this weekend the one.
Watch out for this 1-6. I still don't know what it is. Is that 6 note or is that 5 note? I thought it was 5 note.
Nope, Fart cannot read that.
Fart? Yeah, Fart. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had to play hidden 2 this week, and I don't know where all our hidden players are. I don't know where they are. Fart. Yeah. Where the hidden players at?
Where the hidden players at?
They're on their way to grand finals. Don't worry. I'm sure. Yeah, I was just gonna say yeah, Hoop, we should have pinged you. I'm sorry. I panicked.
I think everyone panicked.
But yeah, there occasional diff spikes with 1-6, quite a bit, and then the ending is going to be having some like higher SV stuff. So, you know, you have to pay attention and everything. Yeah, we straight for. I actually kind of forgot. Yeah, that you were a player, a TUS player. Hoop, I'm sorry.
They were here yesterday.
Yeah.
Also, a very close match between Fractal. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The higher SV stuff. Here we go. Don't let these patterns trip you up. I'm stupid. No, sorry, I'm Fart.
Oh,
Right.
we got some like offhand type of swaps. But they are very simple offhand.
Very simple. Patterns are not too bad, other than it's just a little bit intensive to read with some of the SVs, but not too much.
It's not like super offhand that you just here to troll people. Still, I would say more regular kind of offhand, but they are still giving them challenge.
It's pretty normal. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. Alright.
That's Season 2.
That's all the hiddens. Now we have the hard rocks. Finally.
The first hard rock one, which is going to be Akiri, rotted as the Queen of the Rats.
XX Symboli Rudolph XX 60. 60 something. I don't know.
This is map, first custom map from UCAS, first this weekend. 9.1 SR, 7.2. I did not see it. 2 minutes and 41 seconds and 214 BPM. I was checking this map, and personally I thought the SP was like extremely high for a Hard Rock 1, so I asked.
Oh, don't worry, Hard Rock 2 will be faster.
Yep, I asked everyone to nerf the SV a bit because originally I saw this map at like 220 BPM SV, and I was like, okay guys, we need to nerf it a bit. 9.1 OD, so the OD is not the highest still, not OD 10, it's still 9.1. And the patterns are very rough. That's why I was like, okay, I think we need to nerf the SV guys. Which the upload has been applied, but for now you're gonna see a phase to do the extremely high SV version.
That's Clarion. That's Clarion. I was fart. Player not loaded. Adrian Laser and XX Luminite XX. And then Clarion was Symboli Rudolph. That's phase Symboli Rudolph. Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. Got some 1-3 as well. I suppose if you're a speed player, you could also just single tap this part, but Rudolph is just built different.
It's 280 BPM, 280 BPM single tap technically.
Yep.
If you can do it.
You can do it? Get better act from it, then you might as well.
This is a very high SV session.
Then the tech at the end as well. Longest spinner in the pool, by the way. Don't worry. Spin to win, alright? Don't worry about it.
This is not
if you
standard.
spin,
you won't get extra
win.
score. This is not standard.
Yeah, careful that note.
Nope, cat. I feel like someone would miss. Yeah, that's Hard Rock 1. Hard Rock 1. I think, yeah, it's, to me, the biggest step up of the pool. That was like extremely difficult. Like, I thought this is like the hardest map.
Yeah, that spinner is really difficult.
True, I would miss, true. I agree, Sam.
Me too.
Alright, that's Hard Rock 1. I would miss the entirety of the map because I just suck. Alright, moving on to Hard Rock 2.
Hard Rock 2. Oh. What?
Wait, this is DT1.
This is not Hard Rock 2.
Guys,
this is DT1. Do we not have a replay? Do we not have a replay for Hard Rock 2? What?
There is. I think Saika just trolled.
Huh? Please tell me. Please tell me we have Hard Rock 2.
We do have Hard Rock 2. Okay, wait.
Okay.
I do believe we have Hard Rock 2. I'm just waiting.
I'm opening Osu right now just in case. Hold on. Just in case you need it. Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Don't do that. Scared me. But yes, you will be very familiar with this song. Los. Full version, of course, not the TV size version. This is not going to be a short map. Some SV increases. Overall, just a speed map with some slightly unusual patterning at the end of certain long patterns.
Yeah. Oh, Yuki again.
How many Los maps are there?
There's way too many.
I need to see.
I forgot the song is how popular in Taiko. But it's
It's such a popular song. Just everywhere in Osu. Los, Taiko, Any.
And yeah, here it comes.
just four. What?
This is 265 SV, by the way. I thought it's kind of insane. Met by Sosodia, and 240 BPM, 9.1 OD again, 7.02 star, but it's actually only 6.2 star before HR, and 3 minutes and 32 seconds. So, you know, the hardest part once again is the length and how high the scroll speed is. I personally thought this was like absolutely insane little pick, but I will see how players think about this pick.
It is quite fast. But honestly, it's quite fast, but it's pretty fair, I'd say, in my opinion. $240 in finals is
Nice speed up.
it's about right, I think.
It's 265. The course is 265. Alright, here comes the 265.
There we go.
I think
There we go.
the KD TKD was very mean because usually if you put on KDK type of patterning suddenly, then you cannot muscle memorize it. But other than that, I think most of the patterns can be like burst through it, like, no problem. And of course another break.
Optic Gaming, please stop that. That is the scariest. That is the scariest ghost tap I've seen all day. Don't do that. Well, but yeah, quite fast, fairly dense, especially at the end here. Oh, hold on. You have to focus very, very hard at the end here.
Now the patterns actually repeat in the chorus, but other than that, despite not.
Yeah.
And I think that's the hardest part
It goes
because
back
of
to
it.
normal.
And also some longer patterns as well in the end, and then it's hard rock too.
So, that is, I believe, the 9th map of Los Los Los. It's a good song.
Alright, DT1, Wasteland. I think it also has like 50 billion songs. I thought this one was very difficult.
This one is really, really tricky. I mean, just look at that intro. And that's just the very beginning. Keeping eye on this is quite a challenge for anybody.
Yeah, this map, not even just a hack, I thought this is actually quite difficult to play. Like, look at some of those finisher patternings.
These patterns are very, very gross.
Very mean patterning. That's usually what happens to you cars. Last weekend I thought his patterning
1-8
were kind of mean, but at least those were like you can see it, you can read it, like kinda because of the lower BPM. This is 243 BPM, by the way, after double time. So some of these patternings is actually gross to play, I would say. 6.2 OD before DT, so after DT will be like 9.2, something like that. 1 minute and 52 seconds, so this is very, very short. It's just like a first map. You sprint, you blink, and it ends already. So not that requirement in terms of accuracy. I would say number 6 is more of an accuracy map than this. This is like one of the hardest map of the pool. Not in terms of like mechanics and such, but the patterning. Oh, it's so difficult.
Yeah. It is hard. I mean, again, we just saw some like 1A in there. We saw a bunch of snap changes and stuff going into patterns like this, and it only gets more and more dense here, like right at the very end. It all feels like really weird, really offbeaty, with just really uncomfortable patterning.
Yeah, I think the even patterning I think the even pattern is actually harder than the end. Personally, for me, when I was playing it, I thought the 1-4 is actually not too difficult because it's actually at a lower BPM and such. But that plays on can you act them at first or even play them out at first, because I cannot play those like dance 1-4. So of course, I think those are harder. If you can play the dance 1-4, maybe you think the harder parts are the 1/3. But personally, I thought the funny evening patterns are a lot difficult. And DT2, that's coming from a speed player. I actually think it's same as last weekend. Maybe even easier, despite higher BPM. 263 BPM, OD6, 7.3 star, 2 minutes and 6, and we are getting Raid Holly. We are getting dispatched in 2025. Oh my god.
Yes. Raid Holly in the big 25.
Dude, Raid Holly in 2025. What time we are in.
Truly.
Yes,
this will be the first Wolf replay of this stage. Enjoy it. Certainly won't be the last, of course. Why did you...
I can see,
but pretty normal.
It's actually very comfy. I even think it's more comfy than last week, and there are more bricks in general.
Faster though, right?
It's like slightly faster, yeah.
Yeah.
I still think last week is better.
Watch out for this section. It'll get you.
Oh my god. DT2
right,
moment. The slowdown SV is the hardest. Alright, we're back to actual streams and actual snapping. This is basically a map with 30 seconds and then break and then 30 seconds again. I would say this next 30 seconds is significantly harder than the last 30 seconds when we see actual more difficult patterning.
These patterns actually start getting more dense, get a lot trickier and stuff. The difficulty really starts to show here once we get towards the end. Make sure that the players are nice and nervous at the very end, not to mess up.
That's it. For this is probably DD2 turn from possibly the hardest map in the pool to definitely on the easier side for me personally. I don't know would players think that, because I definitely think that way.
We'll see. These patterns are not too bad if you can play fast, but it does get kind of dense at the end, and you do not want to get nervous. You do not want to get nervous at that very end, because that is where it gets hard.
We got Raid Holly in 2025. True. We got Raid Holly in 2025, which is very rare. We got the most 2025 thing on our next map, though.
Yeah, we have free mods now, don't we?
It's Citrus again. Oh my god, it's Citrus 3.1. Oh, it's Citrus. It's everywhere.
You're sleepy. No sleepy.
No sleepy. I'm just joking. But yeah, everywhere. 2025 has been a year of 50 billion Citrus in tournament map pools. I remember AGTS basically every weekend has one Citrus map, and we are back to that again.
Good music though, right? At least it's nice. Understandable 100s. Not super friendly if you are a DDKK player. Those monos. Some of these patterns are also quite dense.
Again, this is your HGHL map of the pool. I actually think this map is easiest. We have the same patterning that we have in DT1. Like 2 notes, 3 notes, 2 notes patterning. We saw in DT1 as well, but this time it's a lot lower BPM. Now, of course, we got your 2020 PP farming section. They're very short, fairly short though. But you know, still need some older PP farming style. But still, this is definitely one of the easiest map in the pool. Oh, these are up to date.
Oof. I can see quite a few of these patterns throwing some people off, especially if you're gonna hidden hard rock, but the patterning is kind of tricky, but if you can play it, then it is quite moddable, as a free mod 1 should be.
And that's it. That's why I said it's the easiest round of the pool. At least it's a citrus sounds that I've never heard of before, so you know, that's a
True.
plus.
That is a plus.
I mean,
there are some
probably,
samples in there that we do not hear like ever.
Probably me, because I am getting kind of a bit tired of like having citrus every single map pool. But you know, some people probably still like them a lot. So that's up to each opinion. But yeah, that's our citrus free mod 1, and of course we're gonna get a repeating artist in free mod 2, which Biscuits already leaked in the chat. Yeah, it's Miyuki again, guys. It's Miyuki free mod 2. Whoa!
No way!
Not the first time!
Let's go!
Now this is basically last weekend free mod 1, free mod 2, but harder. 145 BPM, 6.5 OD, 6 minutes 7 seconds. It's 10 BPM higher than 5 BPM higher than last weekend. I would say that's basically the main difficult part of the pool. Of this map. You can see this time the finishes are slightly bit harder because the notes beforehand is could be same color or different color, which players when put on the map maybe can't muscle memorize it. But yeah, this is once again more like a speed tech of like a speed tech type of like an anti-mod map.
This is pretty fast actually. In certain places. Which I see being a decent advantage for any speed players who want to play hard rock. But these SVs are pretty tricky. Ugh. Okay, this is just pretty hard for everyone, but a bit more hard rock favored, I would say still. At least so far. EDKK favor.
It's okay, it's not that difficult, it's not that difficult. Speaking as a KDBK, that's fine, that's fine.
It is?
I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, speak.
These KDBK players, fair enough.
Alright, one first session because it's Miyuki, so of course you're gonna get another one first session with some gimmicky SVS as well. And once again, another finisher session to end the map. We have one more speed.
Remember the slowdowns.
And here comes the
there
speed
we go.
session. Oh, not speed tag, it's actual speed rather than speed tag. Oh, this is a very speed tag.
Wow. This map is something else. Wow, that is a pretty hard free mod. I'm not gonna lie. Woo!
Yeah,
got 1-6, got speed sections, got the 1-3, got the slowdowns, a bunch of finishers everywhere. Pretty hard all around for everyone, honestly. That's quite solid.
Goofy free mod 2. Yeah, similar to last weekend. I think it's basically the same, but it's slightly bit denser and 5 higher BPM, and that's basically it. I don't think it's like extremely difficult compared to the Hard Rock 1. I still think Hard Rock 1 and DD 1 is like the top difficulty of the pool. I would say the Hard Rock pool in general.
Yeah.
I mean, this pool in general focused the most on Hard Rock, and of course Hidden 1. I think Hidden 1 it's quite rough. It's like
Hidden One's pretty cool. I don't know. He's really cool.
It's like back to 2020 type of like Hidden 1 where everyone's crying because like 110 BPM hidden and then like double BPM mapping and everyone's crying. But yeah, of course, wouldn't be an NSATT pool without ending with. So the
tiebreaker.
True. Oh, there's a Marty in background. I think this map sucks.
Search and destroy.
I don't like Molly.
The return of a DJ Carrara song that people are very familiar with, and Supire, of course.
Last weekend we have VTuber in a different name. This time we have VTuber in the actual background. Oh, it's this sound, okay, yeah. Look at that.
We actually haven't played this TB this week. This will be interesting. Expecting 240 SVs, some dense powering with 1/6. Gotta make it nice and dense, especially with this song. From my experiences with all the other maps of this song, this is going to be quite dense.
Got some similar patterning as Hidden 2, which we see. The finishers maintain as well in decently high BPM.
Whoa, got some 1-8. That is a crazy 1/6. This is already looking really, really fast with some of the bursts. At least for most people here.
Streams, of course.
Ooh, these patterns though. Ooh.
You know, of course, got some 1/6 burst in the middle of patterning, so they are very rollable type, or just like mashable type. But yeah, just give a bit of like breathing issues if you're not the most comfortable, but I don't think that's really that tricky, personally. I would say that it comes from more like a general stamina required throughout the map. Halfway through the map, technically not halfway through because we already passed a halfway combo mark. This is more like easiest rest session.
Then the map just chills out a little bit. Some doublets, but still a little dense, but it chills out quite a bit. Okay, maybe I lied.
I mean, I actually think the spot is pretty chill.
Compared to some of the other sections, yeah. Until we get to the end here, probably.
Yes.
Expect some diff spiky stuff.
Of course. Last part is the hardest. Two breaks in a row, you can see a short score. And have, of course, a first break sections. And it's the calm.
Another build up going.
Yes, it's the calm before the storm.
Yes.
Final 600 combo. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's time to go silver. Let's go! Last part! Here it comes.
Yep. Oh. I've not seen a 1/6 like that before, actually.
DDK.
KK, KDDK, yeah.
Yeah. Some beam handling as well.
Very.
Basically it.
But then, of course, there's going to be some tech at the end. Just to shake you up a bit.
That's it.
Yep.
Final.
Sorry for the most boring commentary for the TV ever, but yeah.
No, it's not.
We were
It's
quiet
not,
like
it's not.
90% of the time. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, that's not.
It's all good.
Quite difficult in the second part of the of that last part, I would say, but I would say mostly the difficult part are centered the first half. So those are a lot of like difficult patterns and such. A lot of like 1-6 burst, KDDK, 1-6, and 240% in general. Does make it quite difficult for players to play. And give some map stats as well. This is actually OD 7.4, 7.3 for SR at 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Once again, thanks to Sosodia for mapping the TB. And yeah, it's DJ Kurawa and Superior. A very awesome song to end up the pool. And I hope everyone enjoyed the pool showcase. Silver, what do you think about the pool?
The pool, I like the pool. I liked it. Fairly difficult, actually quite difficult in some places. A bit easier in others, but all around, I expect quite a few of these players to struggle on certain parts of these maps. They definitely do need to start, especially the top 2 seeds, they definitely need to start thinking about what cards to pick a bit more. Because there's going to be I reckon there's going to be some really obscure troubles that some of these players will have that you probably will not expect. From my experience playing with most of them.
I felt the hard rock pool is like still think. I think hard rock pool and the hidden one is the center of the pool. I still think those are the hardest part. True, good job Fart for hidden 2 and no more 5. Thumbs up.
Good job, Fart. No.
Yes.
I'm the worst hidden player ever, man. I can't. I can't, man.
Hopefully you got more hidden replays next weekend. But yeah,
yes,
that's gonna be all from us. Once again, let me know if in the pool before, or on the chat before, already said the pool is out on a sheet. And I think they believe schedule as well, so do definitely check out. And remember, loser brackets, we have 2 matches to play, and winners bracket already. Congratulations for top 3, which is going to be the Loopy, Noob, and Alien Bros. So yeah, I can see the grand finals match and decide who will be the final top 3 entering in loser brackets. So good luck to the remaining 4 teams. The stake is high. And yeah,
very much so. It's going to be very, very, very exciting. I cannot wait to see Luffy's team versus Olko's team.
Oh yeah, in the loser brackets. It's going to be fun to watch as well. And good luck to all of you guys for practicing this 7-star pool. And we'll be seeing you guys next weekend when the actual match starts. Once again, my name is Jongan. Join with me today, we got Saiga in the stream and Silver T, Silver Tyrant for commenting with me. Thanks for being here.
It's been a pleasure.
Yep, I'll be seeing you guys next weekend on Saturday. Oh, this weekend technically for me. Yeah, see you guys all on Saturday. Goodbye.